Hey everybody, Joe filling in for Angie, who is off doing shopping at Aldi and then Walmart. But I'm gonna cover Costco. So here we go. Costco haul coming your way right now. All right, because we had our heater, our furnace problem, we picked up a space heater. This will also make it easier for us to have visitors in the winter because that toy room upstairs where we have space is flipping cold. So this will help. The good thing here is that it's going to stay with the house, so we can deduct the cost of that space heater from our rent. Awesome. Pasta is a fantastic food storage item, and I really like this brand of pasta, the Garofalo. Very good stuff. In fact, I even like it better than Barilla, which tends to be my standby. Applesauce for school lunches. These, if you go back and watch other Costco hauls, of course, this is a very popular item, particularly with Jacob as an after-school snack. Next, we got pot pies, 8 Marie Callender's chicken pot pies, because with our special thermoses, they keep food nice and hot for lunch. Jacob likes to take these for lunch to school. I think Angie tells you how much things cost. I'm terrible with how much things cost. I'm no good at it. Sorry. Of course, you always need cereal, and it's been a little while since Rebecca has had her red berries, so she's happy to have her red berries. Jacob needed something sweet. This morning it was sad that we only had Chex and Cheerios, and I don't know if he's just not a honey fan or what, but anyway, now we have some sugar cereal for Jacob. I'm just thrilled because I just have to have more sugar for Jacob. Speaking of sugar, we are going with Nutella and Go. No, it's Nutella and Go. It says so right there, Rebecca. It says Nutella and Go. That's an ampersand, which means and. Nutella and Go 12-pack. I think this may have happened because the kids were whining. I don't know. I said, no, let's not get it, and then suddenly it was in our cart anyway. I was interested to see that now they have this GH Creators, is that Creators? Popcorn, this the special Chicago mix, the Chicago mix. Now it's just called The Mix. Anyway, so the cheddar cheese and caramel popcorn, they now have it available in individual sizes, like regular chips. I think it was a better deal to get it this way than this way. In fact, it's probably a better deal to get chips this way than this way. But we did it that way instead of that way, with the chips that way and the popcorn this way. You get the idea. Angie and Rebecca think that they're actually going to portion this out into individual baggies to go to school lunch. Guess what? That's not going to happen. This will be gone tonight. So that alone might be the value of having the individually wrapped single serving size of the special, of the mix. Next, muffins, 12 of them. Chocolate and the apple streusel, which look kind of squashed. Oh well, they'll taste the same. You know, people complain about their own muffin tops. Well, if you just get squished in the back of a car with a bunch of other groceries, maybe your muffin top will flatten too. Cinnamon bread.
Mine.
This is cinnamon streusel. This isn't the cinnamon raisin swirl bread.
We don't have it anymore.
They don't have cinnamon streusel. They don't have cinnamon raisin bread anymore, or they just didn't have it then.
They probably just didn't have it then.
We've looked before, and they don't have it anymore.
Let's see how that is. We are having the missionaries over on Thursday, and then we are also using this for 2 meals, so we had to get a lot of chuck roast. I'm not sure all that's going to fit in our crock pot, but we will see. So we have 5.5 pounds of chuck roast.
It's an Instapot, not a crock pot.
Well, those won't be cooked in the Instapot. Instapot sounds like a laxative brand to me. I was really happy to see these Puma sweats on sale at Costco, because about 6 months ago or so, I got a pair of these, the exact same ones, and they're awesome. They're comfy, they're loose, they're great for pajamas. I got a second pair because they're never clean when I want them. Finally, the honey. Okay, let me tell you about the honey. We have a consistent problem with honey. The problem is this. Our problem with honey is that whenever Angie, shh, don't tell her, or Rebecca, she's right there so it doesn't matter, use honey with this type of a top, they close the lid or they tip it back straight before it's sort of looped back inside. Which it does if you're just patient. You wait for the drip to drop and then you stand it up straight. So we have honey everywhere. We waste probably a quarter of the honey on people's hands when they go to pick up the bottle next. So what we're gonna do, this thing right here, this kind of a top, which is, the kind that, like upside down ketchup bottles and mustard and things like that, this type with the little squeezer spigot at the top, I am going to put that into this because we have not once had the drippy, honey, sticky, goofy stuff once with this upside down honey. So I'm gonna put that into that and we'll all be happy and we won't waste honey and yes. Okay, that is it.
I have a recommendation. If you like popcorn, get this.
You have the receipt so I can give you some money information. Okay, we spent $23 on the meat. The heater was $60, okay? Heater was 60 bucks. And the meat was $23. So we've got about $83 right there. The total for that, all that over there, which is really gonna cover us quite a bit for lunches and breakfasts for probably a couple of, a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, was $211 or $221. That's not bad. I mean, it's a lot of money, but $221 for, that's a lot of food. It's gonna last us a while. We have some food storage. That was a lot of honey. The honey, let's see, how much was the honey? The honey was also $13. So the honey, the meat, and the space heater were about half of the total purchase. So 3 items were half because they're, just expensive items. The rest are really gonna take care of us for a while. So not a bad buy, and I'm going to put this on hold, and Angie will take over in a little bit.